with Mascalzone Latino up against Artemis on Virtual Eye. Into the pre-start, we've got Artemis coming in with that starboard advantage. And really it was all about, I think, the positioning of where you wanted to be, and it was Artemis who fouled out. It was this next jibe, it was down in this area. Look for Artemis. They sailed deep, and it's that jibe around the bow of Mascalzone Latino. They were deemed to have jibed into position and fouled out. Paul Cayard was pretty filthy about the umpire call, but the umpire calls are final. Then in the final run to the line, split tack start, coming off the left-hand side, Artemis, over to the right, Mascalzone Latino, as they head up the first upwind. Initially, Mascalzone looked bow forward, then there was a left-hand shift that Artemis looked strong. Mascalzone waited to the right hand to come back. They weren't able to sail around the bow of Artemis, but close enough to only trail by just over a boat length at the first mark. On the downwind, jibe set at the top mark. Artemis did a clean jibe set. Mascalzone Latino did have a problem with the tack of the Jenica, but they recovered beautifully. And then on the downwind, they just kept it close. Brady and Cameron Dunn, Morgan Larson keeping it close, laying through with that wind shift to the bottom mark gate. And at the bottom mark gate, both boats taking, because it's closer to the top mark, the left-hand marker buoy around the bottom mark gate. Mascalzone Latino harden up and then tack. The long board is the port board over towards the centre of the race course, and Artemis needed to extend a lot or engage, and that played right into the hand of Mascalzone Latino, over to the starboard ley line, past the starboard ley line. Mascalzone Latino not overlapped at the top mark, played the game beautifully, around the change mark. Then there was a tactical dice, and it was Mascalzone Latino that came down on the left-hand side of Artemis, and Artemis, of the windward boat, required to keep clear. They moved, and it looked like the right-hand shift and then the left-hand shift. They ran down to the finish, more left-hand at the bottom mark. Mascalzone Latino laying through to the finish, and Artemis couldn't do anything about that. Still penalty owing, so Mascalzone takes it. Artemis go back upwind to do the penalty turn, and they will rue that the last two races are two that they could have won, maybe should have won, but they got away from them.